Hey everyone, welcome back to the stream. So today we'll be continuing with episode 2 of King's Quest, the episode being titled Rubble Without a Cause. So in our last playthrough, we covered most of this episode. It's a very short episode as I stated earlier. So there are 5 days in this episode and we are up to day 4. So let's move on to day 5 and finish this. Okay,
Do you
so
think Graham would be telling his grandchildren?
Okay, so last we checked, yeah, we had to bring this rose over here and we had to give some ingredients to these alchemists so they could make a bomb actually of some sort. Yeah, so this rose, there we can see figure 3, the rose. So this rose will have grown to full size by tomorrow and they should be able to make the bomb by then to escape. So yeah, so let's do it. Okay, so we're done with this. All that we need to do on day 4. So let's just head back to our cell and get some sleep. Down we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad there's no fast travel in this. But then it wouldn't exactly be an adventure game, would it? Okay, let's pull the lever. No contraband again.
So many were relying on me. I still didn't have a plan. I went to sleep unsure of the decisions I had made and the ones I would have to make tomorrow. Today, I would need to show Bramble some compassion if she was going to make it.
Yep. This time we will be feeding that rat. You recall there is a giant rat hidden behind this cell.
Dinner is served.
Those rats were weapons of mouse destruction.
Mouse destruction, really. I'm surprised why it didn't work the last time. Maybe the rat wasn't distracted enough. A wooden chair?
This looks like an excellent hiding place.
Yeah, that is just
I don't think he'll be a
ridiculous.
bother anymore.
Putting an entire wooden chair in your inventory. Yeah, adventure game tropes. Okay, now that we have the wooden chair, if you recall, there was a rocking horse somewhere above there. So let's go get that. And before I forget, oops, need to check something quickly. Excuse me. Yeah, let's continue. I think it was at the top floor, and this poor guy has been stuck for the last 2 days. Wow. Incredible endurance. Was it here? No, it wasn't here, damn it. It was on the floor below. Let's head down again. Fortunately, didn't need to backtrack much, and there is a wooden, there is a rocking horse, as you can see. So the chair. So recall what Graham said at the start. We need to save Bramble. Otherwise, yeah, she wouldn't make it. Bramble being one of the alchemists. The family is actually called the Hobblepots. Yeah. So we got the gold coin. So now we need to head up back to the merchant. Wait a minute. Do we have any porridge with us? Wonder if the merchant has any porridge left. Let me take a look.
Hola! What's good today?
No, he doesn't have anything.
Goodbye.
Hasta la vista, you meatball.
I wasn't going to let myself be stopped by a door. I had bested many difficult quests, but I might need a key.
Maybe there is some porridge left in my cell. I'm not sure. Gotta take a look. I think you needed to give some porridge to her, but might have overlooked something. Hold on. Oh crap, I accidentally did that. Damn it, that's not the way. Hold on. Yeah.
At least I can keep some dignity by... No more porridge?
I think we needed to get some more porridge. I don't recall, but okay, never mind. Let's continue. Let's check with them. Yeah, the
I
rose
think
is
he's
ready.
doing a great job. This should work. Stand back, Your Majesty.
Uh-oh.
A dud?
Hey, it's a dud.
Jessup, are you kidding me?
Nice.
Well, Muriel, we have food now for a week. I just love the taste of powdered bone soup. It warms my soul.
But... Oh, well, you're right. Scoot over. Let me have a taste. Our path to escape is clear. Find us a key, and we will break out of here.
This looks dangerous. I hope the guards don't catch me with it. I need to find a light for this fuse.
Yes, Your Majesty?
How are you feeling?
I feel good today. You think you can sneak me a bite so
Goodbye.
Godspeed.
Yeah, let's check how the others are doing.
How are you feeling?
I don't think I'll make it another day.
Can I take a look around your cell?
I'm too hungry to deal with your questions.
Why would they leave you cooking supplies?
I'm not sure if we're in the care of prison guards or inept zookeepers. Boy.
I think we're supposed to get some porridge for her, but I just don't know from where. That's odd.
I can't believe they stopped feeding my poor Bramble. These hands need something to wring.
Well, never
Boy, I
mind.
hope we didn't leave the oven on.
I think there's a glass slipper that we need to recover. Yeah, we poured some weed over that. I mean, weed growing potion over that. Yeah. It's up here if I recall. Yep, we got the glass slipper. There it is in the inventory. So now what do we have to do? Oh yeah, these guys are looking for it, right? Oh, there's a guy here. Okay, I think we have to give him the glass slipper. And it fits him perfectly. Wow. Yep. We get a broom. Okay. Oh, we needed to light this bomb, right? Let's try that. Well, it actually worked. What do we have here? Oh, what's this? Nothing, I guess. What's this, I wonder?
The goblins love stories, especially fairy tales, and they always wanted to hear more.
Well, I love stories too, Grandpa.
As do I. But the goblins were obsessed with them. They couldn't just enjoy their stories like you or me. They based their whole lives around them, collecting and hoarding everything they could from their treasured tales, even if it meant stealing.
What are these guys doing? Okay, hidden pathway. Okay. Do we have to go inside that? Not sure. I'm just trying to remember which way do we go now? Yeah, okay, let's head inside. Yeah. This is a long tunnel. Okay, there it is.
I need to be careful I don't get caught with this.
Okay, bolt cutters. Now we need to run back to those hobble pots, the alchemists, and anything on this way? Nope, it's a dead end. Send back. Where the hell did those guys go, actually? Weird. Goblins just disappeared. Okay, where are we now? Okay, over here. So anyway, there are multiple solutions to this episode. So you can escape with one of the villagers. So in this case, the solution I've gone with is to escape with the hobblepots, the alchemists. So you can escape with either the baker or the blacksmith also, if I recall. Okay, let's cut this thing out.
Oh, hello. Nice, rocky buddies. Come in. Share our delicious soup. Some for you and some for you. I call you Stony, and you Marbles. You can be Sandy.
You're scaring me.
I'm scaring myself.
Guys,
The alarm.
Yeah, it's
We better take a
that's an
move.
alarm, really.
You guys go.
Okay.
My new friends will protect me.
Muriel, we don't have time for this.
Go. I'll be waiting right here for you. I want to make sure the other prisoners get fed.
After all these years, you still find ways to surprise
Get
me.
out of here!
Okay, so this is that door that required two people. Okay, yeah.
I was off to seek an audience with the Goblin King. If I could get my hands on his key, perhaps I could set the other prisoners free.
Did you have a particular reason for choosing the Hobblepots?
It would take a miracle to get out of this one, and in the absence of miracles, tricks would have to suffice.
But Amaya could have wrecked all those rock bottoms.
True. The hell? Oh, look
Would
at
you
that.
mind calling for a guard to carry her off to bed?
But, Grandfather, I'd like to hear more.
Which part did you like the best? The mischievous goblins, or the interrupting boy who wanted to tell a different story?
Oh, I was enjoying the goblins. Absolutely, I was. I just wanted to show you that I could...
I think it's best to call it a night. The storm has calmed down, and so has she.
But, Grandfather,
Guard,
I just wanted to...
this is not a time for debating. Go to bed. We can continue in the morning.
As you wish. Good night.
Guard, wait. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap. These elixirs have my nerves on edge.
It's okay, Grandfather. And thank you. I do still have a lot to learn from your stories.
Sweet dreams, Guard. Sleep well.
That I can do with my eyes closed.
Ha! Now you're learning.
there. That's our ticket out.
Whoa, okay. Jumping section. Oh boy.
No.
Oh, go ahead. Stay back.
I wasn't sure if I could get him across. but he needed to believe I could.
Oh boy.
Go. Right. Right.
Okay, gotta click through this. Okay.
Forward. Left. Left. Forward.
Okay, time for Graham's turn.
Right.
Why can't he just follow us to see to do what we did?
Right.
Really? Oh well. More
Forward.
clicking.
Left.
Wow, surprisingly nimble for someone his age.
Forward.
Okay, we're almost there. Oh boy. Which side? Oh man, this is a tough call. Straight or right? Try right? No, right doesn't work. So I'll be straight. Oh, it has to be the middle one. Okay. Okay, so the game doesn't let you jump where you would miss it. Interesting.
Right. Left. Right. Right. Left.
That is easy.
Left. Forward.
Made it across. Nice.
Thank you.
Quick! In my cape! No time to explain.
What the? Oh man. Oh, dragon. Okay, looks like the sneaking is scripted. No way to run across. In the original King's Quest games, you could literally do that. I mean, there was no sneaking as such. You just walk around. No running even. Oh, it's a baby dragon. Okay.
Nightmares come in many forms. Once you realize what you are actually afraid of, you can start to deal with the fear.
Just in my head.
That sounds
It's not
like
gonna work.
goblins.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh, rats.
I figured after that scream you'd be back. Let's pick up our story once again. I wasn't actually afraid of dragons. I was still struggling with the loss of a chakra. Now, my decisions meant the life or death of a kingdom. That's the true beast I needed to wrestle with.
Ouch. Okay. Oh. Interesting. The light. Ah, yes, I see what's going on here. This is an easy one. Let's place the dragon. Can we not place a dragon here as a shadow? Okay, need to. That's better. Get a little close. Yeah. Oh, that. Nice. Oh, that's Graham's adventurer hat. Adventurer hat. Yeah. Nice. Did he just help him? Not sure.
I didn't need to wear his crown to be a great king. My old hat suited me just fine, and Daventry was ready for a new adventure.
Yeah, looks like a library. What's this? Oh, Manny, huh? Manny, if you recall, was a goblin. I mean, not the goblin. What is it? Yeah, he was one of the knights that you competed against in the first episode. Interesting.
Once, in a town just like the one you're imagining, there was a beautiful castle that stood high on a hill.
No.
All were welcome here. Well, everyone except for the pests. The townspeople cried out to their king, "We must be rid of these rats! They're scaring our children and stealing our cheese. One even ate a baby." The town had become very unpleasant indeed. Every morning, gold coins clanged through the water well carrying wishes for a better town, but the rats remained. The king, in his finite wisdom, had also been casting wishes, for he desperately needed a plan.
Is that Graham? Or is it Edwards?
As wishes would have it, a wandering piper appeared at the castle gates. The piper offered to expel the rats from the kingdom if the town would overthrow their moronic liege. "Hear, hear," they cried out. "Our throne is but a seat for a hat rack. Rid us of these pests, and the throne is where you'll rest." The stranger pulled out a small flute and played a pleasing melody. The music summoned the rats out of hiding, and they danced on the head of the king. The king shrieked a high-pitched squeal, but the piper continued his song. The rats were led back to the wooded forest where they belonged. The piper returned to the castle to claim his reward, but his knock echoed throughout the halls, and no one let him in. He raised his pipe, and a new melody was played. He watched the drawbridge lower, and a mesmerized kingdom pranced to his side. With a few simple notes and a turn on the heel, the stranger led them from the castle to the deep, dark caverns below. The throne is now empty, and the well doesn't clang anymore.
Manny knew exactly what to write to incite the horde. He chose every word carefully, fully knowing how the goblins would react to his story. Oh, it was brilliant. They did all the dirty work, and he just sat back and watched. I thought I had bested him in the duel of wits, but the mind games were just beginning.
So Manny might be a goblin. Yeah. Uh-oh. Thousand one goblin pranks. Oh, what is this? The baby swap? There's another book here. Let's pull this up.
Do nightmares ever come true?
Of course, but real monsters are far easier to deal with than imaginary ones.
Ugh. Goblins ruin everything.
Oh, fancy cakes. He's still alive. Interesting.
This hardest Oh,
Maybe little pigs, huh?
Distress! Help us, King! Enough! They're only stories. Can't you just enjoy them for what they are? You've missed the point entirely. Is this how you want your story to be remembered? Wait. How about a new story? Once upon a time, there lived, let me see what I got here.
Yeah, do you need to pull out Chester at this time?
There lived a wise little goblin who loved adventures. Even in his young age, stories of the goblin's quests had spread around the land. Like the time he...
Which one do I take?
jump-kicked an evil serpent lord. No, that can't be right. Wait a minute here. Bear-hugged a basilisk.
Okay. Yeah, that's not the right choice.
No, that can't be right. Wait a minute here. Outsmarted a quizzical griffin. In fact, his adventures were so legendary, the goblins decided to make him king. But the goblin adventurer was out of his element and overwhelmed with the work it took to run a successful kingdom. His friends offered their... heart.
Nice.
But it wasn't enough. He was afraid he would never live up to the king who came before. It got so bad that the goblin
So
gave up.
Graham is literally
But
telling his
when
own story.
packing up his things to run away from the castle, the goblin found... He found... his old adventurer cap. And the goblin realized that he wasn't just here to continue the previous legacy. He was here to create his own. One filled with... bravery. And the best group of friends you could ever ask for.
Okay, that is unexpected. And we got the
Grandpa's
key.
gotta hear about this.
I think that is...
Told you he'd save us.
No, I told you he'd save us.
I think it was me, actually.
You know, I'm not even sure anymore.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Fancy Cakes, a river barachi.
And that's my story. Some of the details might have changed over the years, and I certainly left out some parts I wasn't fond of. I found it's best to enjoy stories for what they are, and not for what you hoped they will be. Ah, you've fallen asleep again, and I think it's time I do the same.
Oh, who's this? Interesting character.
You looked like you could use a friend.
That's Manny's voice. And that's the end of the episode. So it shows you like which all people you failed to save right there in the middle panel over here. That's just Fancy Cakes, but he did get saved in the end. And I think these are the number of gold coins that you could collect. Only 4 out of oh, okay, this one indicates a bravery page, I think. So that's it for episode 2, guys. There are other solutions to this chapter, as you can see. You could have escaped with any of the other inmates, leading to different, puzzle solutions, etc. But yeah, overall a short episode, and it looks like your choices didn't really matter in the end on who died. Nobody really dies, as you saw. So if one of the other, if you fail to save one of the townsfolk, they would just be in that cell down there below and be taken out. So that was one of the main complaints people had with this. It looked like your choices mattered, but it didn't. Everybody survives in the end. Yeah, so that's it for episode 2, and the next time it will be episode 3, which is based on the second King's Quest game, where Graham adventures out to find a bride. But this is one of the best episodes ever, actually. Episode 3 will be one of the best episodes because it adds an interesting twist on the tale of how he finds his eventual bride. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Take care. I'll catch you next time.